Aquarius, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for July 20th. Let's see what's going on with Aquarius. At the heart of your reading, we have the Eight of Cups. The calling, the pull to move your life in a new direction in order to find true happiness. You don't feel necessarily that anything is wrong in your life right now, but you don't feel like you can really truly be happy where you are. The challenge is either that there's a lot of expectations on you to support others, and you feel like that's hindering your own ability to focus on your own life, or you have needs that aren't being met in your current environment. And so you need to, or you feel like you need to find a new place, have different experiences, and presumably, I'm a Virgo rising, so I gotta get that right. I'll look it up later. Your presumption is that you, in this new environment that you find, your needs will be better met. Your focus is on a divine masculine, the Emperor energy. Now you may be wanting to bring this to a fuller expression within yourself. This, the side of you that makes things happen, that goes out and acts upon their environment in order to affect change and claim the things that they want in life. If that doesn't sound like you, then it's more along the lines of finding someone who has worked on themselves, who has healed and elevated and is ready to connect with an Empress like you. Sorry, you guys, I'm trying not to get sick, but I think I feel a cold coming on, and I mentioned it in my Virgo reading. I'm actually skipping over quite a few of the zodiac signs because I don't feel like I'm going to be able to get to everybody in my filming today, but I couldn't stop filming without getting to Aquarius. Not only are you guys one of my top viewer zodiac signs, but I'm an Aquarius. I'm a quadruple Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Mars, and Mercury. So I gotta find out what's going on with Aqua before I call it a night. In the recent past, we have the World energy. You are, I think, still in the portal. You haven't quite yet emerged fully into your new life, although you're starting to make strides in that direction. You're at the tail end of the closure of the previous chapter, and it really represents a leveling up. There's still this walking away implied by the Eight of Cups at the topic of your reading today. So that's what tells me that you're not quite at the destination yet. And perhaps this chapter is about searching for the destination. Your crowning energy is the Devil. This is either saying that the topic of this chapter is going to center around toxicity, and I don't think it's about experiencing it again. I think it's more so the awareness that you've found, the knowledge and the wisdom that you've gained about the toxic things that you've been through in the past is going to be center stage in what you focus on doing now, whether that's helping other people understand their own traumas or avoid the same pitfalls that you've experienced, be able to recognize toxic patterns in their own relationships or within themselves. There's some focus on healing the self and recognizing toxicity or self-defeating behaviors that is because of your previous chapters. You've opened the door and enabled yourself to be either a teacher or a shepherd. Maybe people just follow in your footsteps because of the way you're going to be living your life now, and without it being an overt intention, you are setting the example in how to live a less toxic, more healed life. Now, others of you, this devil energy is more about letting loose. Not being so restrictive on yourself in allowing yourself to do things that are enjoyable, that are maybe societally considered taboo, or don't carry any like deeper meaning than just self-pleasure, in whatever form that takes for you. In the near future, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, which is deciding to stay on your current path and not deviate onto a new path that emerges, presents itself as an option, and you decide, no, I'm going to see this through. There's something that I need to complete before I diverge from my mission. You guys, I feel so out of it. I feel like I'm talking like 5 times slower than I normally do. I'm afraid that a few zodiac signs are not going to get their readings today. Your surprise energy is death in reverse. Something that has ended is going to feel a lot easier for you to release and accept than you're anticipating. Or you may expect it to remain a part of your life, and the fact that okay, let me back up. I'm picking up on energy of someone or a group of people who you're going through this world energy. You're shedding the old, you're releasing the old, past version of you, friendships, relationships, jobs, the place that you live. A lot is ending, or as you've been going through a series of endings, right? And you're expecting that something is going to remain in your past. It's dead, done, and over with. But you may be afraid that you haven't quite achieved whatever closure is necessary with that past thing, that you're afraid that it'll be lingering. Okay. So for those of you who are feeling that way about something in your past, you're going to get evidence to the contrary, that it is actually over, that the past energy has moved on away from you, or it's so over that there's not a possibility that it can even reconnect with you anymore. Your hopes and fears is represented by the Knight of Wands in reverse. Are you going to allow your impulses to steer the ship? That could be this devil energy that we were talking about. Something that you've really worked on and mastered within yourself, but it's a past version of you, so that echo is still alive within you. You can easily embody that energy or fall back into old patterns, and you're afraid that when presented with a certain circumstance, that it would feel tempting and exciting and you would go for it, not thinking of the long-term consequences. Show me the end result. Interesting. Okay. Page of Wands as the end result says that you will actually be in a new chapter. You will know, you'll start to tell or see evidence that you're in the next chapter, that it's beginning to unfold for you, when you start to get curious and excited to have a new adventure. Something will seize your awareness in a fun and playful way, and it will invite you to engage, and you will want to. Your advice: don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. The Four of Cups as advice says you might feel the instinct to shed, to let it all go. You're really almost desperate for the next chapter to begin. You've been required by circumstances, by the universe, by spirit, to let go of so much in your life that trying to unravel or discern the things that you want to bring with you into the next chapter could feel exhausting, or it could feel like, well, I've been required to shed so much, let me just let go of everything. Look at me, universe, I'm letting go of everything. Can the next chapter just finally friggin' begin? If that sounds like you, then the advice is you're going to be stuck in this middle ground until you gather up the parts of your life, the parts of yourself that are meant to come with you into the next chapter. You can't release everything. There are things about you, there are things about your environment that serve you well, that are going to be integral parts of the next chapter of your story. So Spirit's going to give you all the time you need. The sooner that you get busy determining what these things are and taking the appropriate measures to how do we take hold of things in our lives? Integrate those things into who you are now. Let's see, in a practical sense. This could be something as mundane as a gym membership that you are going to let expire, but something in you is saying, you know what, physical fitness is going to be an important part of who I'm becoming. If I let my gym membership expire, then I'm just going to have to start from square one. You may be leaving it completely up in the air. Maybe I'll build a home gym. Maybe I'll join a new gym. I don't know where I'm going to be living. Hold on to that thing. If it's the gym membership, whatever that thing is for you that you are certain is in alignment with the version of you that's currently unfolding, do the things that you need to do to keep that in your life. So Aquarius, I hope that helped. Have a great day, and I'll see you back tomorrow, provided I'm feeling better and this cold doesn't fully take me over. In which case, I will take the time that I need to heal. Don't worry, I'm going to take good care of myself. All right, see you back later. Bye. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful and would like a personal reading, follow the link in the description box below and use code SUMMERTAROT20 for $20 off now through September 22nd.